Good morning, Matt. How's everybody else out there doing this morning? Matt, congratulations on your run this morning. This weekend. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me all right. Rhonda, good morning. Beautiful morning this morning. The sun's just peeking through the trees right over the fence right there. Okay, one more beer. I like it. I like it. Good morning. Kyle, good morning. Good to have you guys this morning and gals. We'll let a few more get in here and then we'll get started. As soon as I got started, that sun peeked over that fence right there, which is good for a morning show. But I should have got some shades. Jim, good morning. Good to see you this morning. Well, these morning shows, it's taking me longer and longer to get set up. It takes me forever, it seems like. I couldn't get going this morning. Got to start a little earlier, I guess, and get some more coffee. Matt, you're awesome, man. I'll be cutting yours today, provided all goes well. Stabilized the crack on the backside yesterday. That thing looks beautiful, man. Gavin, good day, mate. Good afternoon to Gavin. Rick, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday morning. It's going to be a beautiful day. Jeremy, good morning. Hat comes today as well, so that's the wife's task of the day. Matt got his patch. I sent him. Good stuff. Matt, send me a picture when you get it done. I'll do it. I'll do it. Got a good crowd this morning. Good to see you. Hope everybody's had a good weekend so far, but it's not over. I always hate it when people Sunday morning say, yeah, weekend's over. No, it's not over. Still got a whole day to enjoy. Unless you have to go to work today. Well, let's go ahead and get started. First of all, good morning to everybody. Cheers. Oh, man. Woo. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Hope everybody's had a good weekend. If you did some cooks, let me know what you cooked and what you cooked it on and how they turned out. Let's see, what did I cook? I know yesterday we just cooked some hot dogs, some Nathan's hot dogs, and reheated some leftover pulled pork barbecue from earlier in the week. So that's what we had yesterday. Had a little company come over yesterday and enjoyed the pool and all that good stuff. Had a good time yesterday. No flip burgers last night and ribeyes today. That sounds really good, man. Had son's graduation party yesterday. Cooked hot dogs, brats, chicken, and poppers. It's hard to beat that, Rick. That's a good combination. And you know that kind of cook right there, Rick? That's a cook it's good, but it's nothing overly complicated. It's simple. Sometimes the simpler cooks are the best. When is Miss Piddlin's video dropping? We'll talk about that in just a minute. Ribs in the pit barrel cooker. Can't beat that. Love ribs in the pit barrel cooker. Rhonda, steaks and jalapeno poppers today. Let me know how those turn out, Rhonda. No turkey dogs. Golly. You ought to be locked up for turkey dogs. That's pitiful. Matt, I like the griddle hack video. Still think I might rather have a Blackstone, but I get why it works well for you. And I'm going to talk about that too. We'll go ahead and talk about that first. We'll talk about the weekend. First, I did I had somebody else ask for if I would do a review on that griddle hack. So I said, Revo's outside, and I left the door cracked, and now she has pushed the door open and let herself back in the house. Let me go close it real quick. Otherwise, mosquitoes will be sitting in my recliner. Hold on just a second. Animals. We got mosquitoes so bad around here, it's not even funny. By the way, first of all, let me say this. I think everybody around here has a message system. Hey, that Jus Piddlin guy is going to be doing his morning show this morning, so go out in your yard and fire up a chainsaw. Can y'all hear that chainsaw? Fire up a chainsaw and get your blower out and your weed eater. And y'all just start them about 7 o'clock. Never fails. Some guy is over there somewhere wearing out a chainsaw at 7 o'clock in the morning. So we did I had a request, and I've had a few requests for a review on that griddle hack that Justin sent me. Yeah, I don't guess I have a popper video, Rick. Yeah. Matter of fact, I might do may not be today. Today or tomorrow, sometime first part of the week, I'll do a video. I do them all the time. Matter of fact, last weekend I did some, and Smiley, Chad Roberts, he actually said that might be the best thing that I cook out of everything. So I'll do a video on them. It's nothing special that probably you haven't already seen. That I do them the way most people do them, except I season them as I go. So I'll do a video on that. That's a good point, Rick. So I'll do one of those and have it posted by Wednesday. Sure will. And I can't believe I hadn't done that. Well, I can hear it. Anyway, so I did the griddle hack video. Turned out really well. I thought, we need some lunch. Well, they just got louder, so you can probably hear it now. we got to have lunch anyway. Burgers will be good. Haven't done smash burgers in a while, so I'll just do those, do a quick video. And then I'll get back to that video in just a minute. And then yesterday, Miss Piddlin did her video on the peach cobbler. Did it on the Chimp. Turned out great, just like her peach cobbler always does. She did a great job with her video. She was a little nervous. Felt a little weird. Like it reminded me of when I started doing a video. It felt weird. But she did a great job with it. So I'll try to edit that this morning and have it posted this afternoon. So y'all be sure to give some comments and thumbs up and all that stuff. She did a good job with her video. So I'll do that. Back to the griddle hack video real quick. Every now and then I do a video that's just a simple video. I don't even really think a whole lot about it. It's a pretty quick video, you know. I'll just do a nice little review video and do a little cook, you know. Sometimes videos like that, for some reason, just get people fired up. And I don't expect it, you know. But man, there were some people that got fired up about this griddle hack video and just went off the rails about it. And, you know, it's going to mess up your pellet grill. And, well, that RTD probe isn't going to read right because you got the lid open all the time. And it's going to fill up your fire pot with pellets and cause the lid to blow off and all that stuff. It's crazy stuff. And, you know, to Matt's point, a lot of people were saying, you know, well, before I bought that thing, you know, I'd buy a Blackstone griddle. And you could easily buy a Blackstone griddle for, you know, not much more than that and have a lot more grilling space. Well, the point of the griddle hack is first of all, the griddle hack is not a, first of all, I'm not a salesman for the griddle hack, okay? I'm not a salesman for the griddle hack. I don't care if anybody ever buys a griddle hack. I was just asked to do a couple reviews by a couple people to do a review on it. So I did a review on it. I'm just sharing. That's all. But you know how it goes back to no good deed goes unpunished. I just shared it. No big deal. Man, people got fired up about it. Even some self-proclaimed big barbecue guys chimed in and wanting to say why it wasn't a good idea and blah, 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 and all that stuff. Great. Don't buy the damn thing. It doesn't matter to me either way. A subscriber sent it to me and was very gracious. And I like it, by the way, a lot. It works great. It didn't overflow my pellets, my fire pot with pellets. So, but trust me, I had the same questions about it. So, just to kind of clarify some of that stuff. That funnel that's under that griddle kind of funnels down and there's a hole that goes over your fire pot. But at the top where the funnel meets the bottom of the griddle, there's little vent holes that vents out the heat so it just doesn't build up under that griddle and it has nowhere to go. And so when it vents out, over here on this side is your RTD probe. So it vents out and goes straight to it. So when I had it set at 275 on my controller down there, it was reading roughly around 230, 240-ish, which isn't a whole lot of difference. I mean, it's 30 degrees, but not enough that it's not like that I had it set at 500 degrees and it was running at 130. You know what I mean? But ultimately, it really doesn't matter what the RTD probe is reading, because that is the purpose of that is to control the internal temperature of your grill with the lid closed when you're cooking with the lid closed. If you've got the lid open, it doesn't matter. People cook on Yoder YS640s all the time with that plate slid out of the way and the lid open. That's how they cook on it sometimes. So it's just not that big a deal. People they just go off the rails and make such a big deal about stuff. It's really not a big deal. It's not a big deal. All you want is a consistent flame under the griddle that heats the griddle up. So cook on the damn thing. It's not that big a deal. Man, people are going crazy. So a guy made a comment about the RTD probes, not going to read right and all that stuff. Well, so I just commented back and said, the RTD probe doesn't have to read perfect because you're not trying to control the internal temperature of the grill. You've got the lid open. All you want it to do is create a consistent flame to heat up the griddle. It really doesn't matter. Well, and so then when I said that I didn't pay anything for the griddle hack, then he really went off the rails. Well, I guess I forget how he put it. I guess I would be singing its praises too if I had got one for free or something. Look, it doesn't matter if I get something for free or not. If I don't like it, then I'm not going to post a video for the whole World Wide Web to see if it doesn't work. Anyway, you can't please everybody. So I just did a review. People wanted a review on it, so I did a review on it, and people went crazy. You got to take things for what they're meant for. That griddle hack is not a griddle hack. It doesn't say griddle hack grill. It's not a standalone grill. The griddle hack is an accessory to a grill that you already have. The Blackstone griddle or Camp Chef griddle is a standalone grill by itself. This is a grill accessory that you put on a grill that you already have. Well, some people might say, well, why would you spend $150 on an accessory? You know how many people have bought that competition cart for Grilla Grills? That's $300. That's an accessory. It did not come standard with the grill. A front shelf, $100. Think about it. Think about all the accessories that people purchase for their slow and sear, for God's sakes. Any accessory like that. How much are you paying for accessories for your grills now? Accessories for grills are outrageous. But at least this accessory, you can cook on it. You know what I mean? And it makes your pellet smoker a totally different type. It gives you a totally different other cooking option that you wouldn't normally have on a pellet grill. So that's pretty cool. Here's the other thing. I've got like 7 or 8 grills on my back porch now, which takes up half of my back porch. I can't afford, I don't have room for a 36-inch Blackstone griddle now. But the footprint for that griddle hack is about the size of the table that I've got this computer set on. It's about that wide. I can put it in my storage shed back there on a shelf. That's how much space it takes up. That's the other thing I like about it. So everything has their good points, bad points. But, when I do a video, if you don't like it, it's all right. But don't get all, your panties bound up in a wad about it. It's no big deal. It's all right. So that was kind of surprising. I didn't expect people to just flip out over that griddle hack video. It's kind of crazy. Man. Anyway, but I was glad I did the griddle hack video because the burgers were outstanding. Outstanding. That's probably my favorite way to do burgers out of all of it. And it's so simple. So pretty cool. But so far what I have found to put a cap on it is that it doesn't affect your grill in any way. The little grease, I don't know what to call it, the little grease trough slide that goes into your existing grease trap down there works great. I looked yesterday afternoon and there's no grease in the bottom of my grill whatsoever. I've had more grease on there with the drip pan in cooking bacon on it than I did from that griddle. And I also looked yesterday afternoon after that guy's comment was flipping out about the pellets being dumped in there and it overflowing my fire pot and all that, because the RTD is going to say it's got a low temp error, which it didn't. I even looked in the fire pot and the pellets burn up after the shutdown process just like it would on any other cook that I've done so far. So Eddie, that killed me. So the guy said that I was basically at the end of the conversation. I just said, "Look, man, I'm just sharing. Take it for what it is. Take it or leave it. It's all right. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just sharing. I'm not trying to force you to buy one. I'm not a Kirby vacuum cleaner salesman or something that forced me to buy that Kirby that we got in there." So the guy said, well, he was just sharing his opinion too. And I was defensive and snarky. What I really wanted to say was, you ain't from around here, are you, boy? Because I don't know any men around here that would say snarky. But instead of saying something even more snarky, I just told him snarky with a question mark and sent a snarky laughing face and told him I loved it. And I think that was the end of that conversation. I've been called way worse than snarky. So, man, I wanted to get really snarky, but I held back. I showed some restraint. But anyway, Justin Stanley, thank you for the griddle hack, and I'm going to use the piss out of it and make more smash burgers and fajitas and probably some breakfast and everything else on it. So cheers. But Eddie says he had several that didn't like his Cuisinart 360 griddle. People, I've been a part of several different, like woodworking and cooking and other stuff. These barbecue people, grillers, groups, stuff, man, they get so bent out of shape and opinionated. About everything. And it's like if they don't like it, well, then you shouldn't like it either. Hey, I say do your own thing. That's what I do. I do my own thing. All you guys I'd have in my backyard any day of the week, right now. Come on over. The snarky guy, no, you stay out there at the street, old buddy. We fixing to go back here to the backyard and grill on the griddle hack. Oh, so that was the griddle hack video. But the burgers were outstanding. I will say this too. Something I noticed yesterday. And it was a review I did. You know, I did a review when I got the, speaking of the competition cart, when I got the competition cart, I did a review on it. You know, sometimes your initial review, well, you haven't used it long enough to give an update. So a quick update on that competition cart. There is one thing that I don't like about the competition cart that I have noticed. And it's about the foam wheels. What I have noticed about the competition cart with the foam wheels is, I've put it back up, but even like right now, it's sitting on my deck over there. If it sits over there on the deck, or if it sits out here on the cool deck for 3 days, because it sat in the same spot for 3 days, those foam wheels will start to flat spot on the bottom. So when you roll it somewhere else, every time it hits those flat spots, ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. The first time it happened, I thought something was wrong with the wheel, or it was about to fall off or something. But then I realized it was all four of them. All four of them had a flat spot on the bottom where it just sat in the same spot and kind of settled that foam. So just be aware of that. That's one thing that I kind of, at first I thought the foam wheels were pretty good idea, but you know, but think about it. Is that competition cart meant to just sit in one spot all the time? Probably not. But mine does, and the wheels do flat spots. So just something to be aware of there. Something I've noticed over time using it. Just sharing. Oh man. And leave more snarky comments. Elvin, good morning. We got your address now. Yeah. It looked like it worked well. It worked. I mean, I've got a griddle for the Watchman Stove. It worked exactly the same, which was perfect. It worked exactly the same. Dude, the ketchup. All I did, I didn't even touch it. I don't know if it had air in that little bottle or something. I don't know. I didn't even, I was just holding it. I wasn't squeezing it at all. And I just flipped the lid open, and it went everywhere. And I couldn't stop it. I had ketchup all over my forearm and everything. By the way, in the video, I didn't think about it until I was editing the video and saw it, but did y'all see that cut? Can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Y'all can see it in the video. I about cut my arm off the other day. It was actually last weekend. That new knife that I had made, Will Maben Cutlery. Check him out on Facebook. Maben Cutlery. He made that knife for me. And my brother set me up last weekend. Harley set me up. Harley, by the way, is in Panama City Beach right now, probably dragging all his coolers out to the beach right now. Morning, Harley. He set me up. He gave me some rubs. And the top, they were brand new rubs, hadn't been opened. But the top of them's got a little plastic clip that you got to pop off before you can open it. Y'all know, kind of like on the square ground pepper containers. Some of those have those on there. Well, and I already know. You never cut towards your hand, you know. Oh, cut away from you on something like this. But I didn't follow that rule, obviously. So I just popped that knife blade because it's a really beefy knife. The top of the blade is 3/16 inch thick, probably. Anyway, I popped the blade under that little clip and was just going to pop it off, you know. Obviously, that didn't happen. And when I popped it off, that blade went right in there. And I'm like, oh, that's not going to be good. And you know, the little minor cuts always bleed right away. But the thick cuts usually don't bleed right away. So when I took my hand off of it and looked, it wasn't bleeding right away. And I thought, yeah, that's pretty deep. And then it started. So it has been healing, but now because it's healing, it's like got that pink around the edges, and it is itching me to death. But that's going to leave a nice little scar. But also taught me a lesson. And you know how people say, hold on, let me catch up on some comments. Well, come on. I'll be waiting on you. I will be waiting on you. Yeah, it was. And I looked at her because, you know, it's like, did that just happen? Can the lid be closed while griddling? Maybe give the burgers a little smoky flavor. Yeah, it could be closed because it sits in there right where your grill grates rest. You know, there's that little lip on the back, there's a little lip in the front where your grill grates sit. And it sits right there on it. So there's nothing to stop the lid from closing. So I don't see why it wouldn't work like that, Eddie. That's a great question. And it would probably make the RTD Pro pick up more accurately with the lid closed. That was me being snarky right there. New chore for the list. Move comp cart so wheels don't flat spot. There you go. So every 6 hours, just go out there and give the wheels a quarter turn. Now you have to walk your, perfect. So from now on, when I take Sam out, I'll have to walk Sam and the comp cart. I named the Silverbac Boss Man, so I'll have to walk Sam and Boss Man from now on. Texas, Tess cooks for you. I'm sorry, that sun's right in my face right now. Tess cooks for you. Good morning. Good to have you, Tess. Yes, I have to walk the dog and Boss Man. Kyle, cheers, brother. You too, my friend. So that is the griddle hack. Oh, real quick before I forget, I haven't talked about this yet. Mailbag. You guys crack me up, man. You guys are awesome. I'm telling you. So Brandy's expecting a bathing suit to come in the mail, either yesterday or tomorrow. So she goes checks the mail. There's a box in the mailbox. She thinks it's her bathing suit. But then she looks at the address part and it says to Mr. and Miss Piddlin. She comes walking through the gate with a box. She's shaking her head. Well, what is that? I don't know. It says to Mr. and Miss Piddlin. Gregor Miller sends us this package. I've never even heard of this before. Maybe I'm out of the loop. I don't know. But the first thing is the Choco Challenge. The Choco Challenge is over, by the way, but he sent it to me anyway, which is cool. And it's got a picture. I don't know if y'all can see that. A picture of a skull with the flames coming off his head. And that little red spot right there says, warning, extremely spicy. And it's Coco Loco, spicy chocolate infused with the Black Reaper pepper. Spicy chocolate infused with the Black Reaper pepper. So we've got that. Let's check this out real quick. Now, this is for a good cause. It's for prostate cancer foundation research, and it was a fundraiser for that. So that's pretty cool. So that's good stuff. But it's just a square of chocolate. It's that big. It's got the flaming skull on the back of it. And when you pick the chocolate bar up, underneath it says, "This is your last chance to turn back. You must be loco to consume this cocoa." I love it. I love it. So I'm thinking that's pretty dang hot. Have any of y'all done this? Y'all let me know if y'all have done this. Mike Tabor, always fashionably late. Always fashionably late. Stephen, good morning. Glad you can make it, Stephen. Stephen says he did it live. You did the Coco Loco, Stephen? So he is eating it. Did you eat the whole bar? So then, this is the other part of the box. And it's the Pepper Pyramid. The Pepper Pyramid Challenge. Pepper Pyramid Challenge. So it's an actual. I'm gonna open this up. Yeah, Gregor says, check this Reaper Challenge out for a laugh. Yeah, for y'all's laugh. So it's got a little rule book. It's just like a board game. Sorry, that son is pounding me. Rule book. Anyway, there's the pyramid with the bottles in it. And they're numbered. And it's so you got little droppers right here. And so I think from what I saw yesterday, from each bottle, so you get a little plastic spoon and you put 10 drops of each bottle in a little spoon. And then, okay, there's bottle one. Now let's go to bottle two. And first one that quits is a snarky sissy. So this is what the peppers are. Now, some of you may be hot sauce connoisseurs. Some of you might not be able to take the heat. I like a little hot sauce. I have had a few that was way over the top for me. I tried some. I bet a guy years ago that I could eat. It was at a, long story short, I used to be a bread man. I delivered bread before I went into the Marines. And I worked a a pool hall, and he sold chili dogs in there. And he bet me that I wouldn't eat one of his chili dogs, the whole thing, with 10 drops of Dave's Insanity hot sauce on it. And if I did, I was going to get free chili dogs for life. Yeah, I'll do it. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. That stuff almost tore my insides out. That's how hot that was. Yeah, it's not going to be this morning. Steven says he has his own Facebook group for us chili eaters. Yeah. So let me give you the rundown on the pepper pyramid. Number one is just banana pepper sauce. That's 300 Scoville units. It gives you the Scoville units. So number one, banana pepper. Number two, Hatch Valley Anaheim pepper. Number three, green serrano pepper. Number four, pencil thin red cayenne pepper. That's 30,000 Scoville units. Then you go to 5, red Tabasco pepper, 50,000. Number 6, Jamaican yellow Scotch bonnet pepper. Now we're getting up into the 250,000 Scoville unit range. The next one, blood red Peruvian habanero pepper, 600,000 Scoville units. Then you're getting into the point of no return. 8, 9, and 10. 8 is the, I don't even know how to say that. It's known as the ghost pepper, which is 1 million Scoville units. Then the Trinidad Butch Tea scorpion pepper. None of that sounds fun. 1.4 million Scoville units. And then the king of them all on this pyramid, the Carolina Reaper at 2.1 million Scoville units. So that's the rundown of the Pepper Pyramid Challenge. So I got to figure out what to do with that now. Sounds like a job for Harley, is what it sounds like. Loco Coco should be in the Grilla group unless John took it down. I'll have to do a search for that. I did do a dirty trick on Harley one time. We were at a Outback Steakhouse, and at that time, I don't know if they still do it, but at that time they usually put a whole green jalapeno on your plate. I think it was a steak or something. Anyway, Harley had set it off to the side. I said, "No, man, eat that thing. It's just like a garnish. They're not hot. They're just like a garnish." Man, he crunched into that thing. It sounded like a carrot when he bit through it. I mean, it was green. It lit him up. Andy, good morning. It is a beautiful day. It's going to be a beautiful day. It was hot as fire yesterday. It's going to be beautiful today. So, Gregor, thank you very much. I'm not sure if I should thank you or not, but that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. You guys always, you guys keep me and Brandy going. I'm going to tell you that. That's good stuff. Also today, I'm going to edit her video and post it, but I also had a request. You know, I did those pink pig stickers, And one guy from Texas said, hey, I really like those pink pig stickers, but you know, out here in Texas, we're all about the beef. Could you do a cow, you know, a cow sticker? Well, so I came up with this one. I think it turned out pretty cool. Sorry about that glare. Instead of doing just a cow silhouette, I found this cow's head and put my logo in the middle of it. Turned out to be a pretty cool sticker. So I'm going to take pictures of those and do the description and all that stuff and try to get those on the website later today. If you guys would like one of these cow head Jus Piddlin BBQ stickers, I think they turned out pretty good. It's about a 4" by 4", I believe, sticker. Pretty cool. Just something else to throw on there. Maybe y'all will be interested in. Yeah, it sounds like that a little bit, Mike. Gregor, by the way, I checked into those rubs that you were talking about, and I'm probably going to order some of those today. So it's going to be a beautiful day. The birds are singing. Oh man, look at that shade right over. That feels better. I felt like my face was on fire. That looks a little weird on camera, but probably might do a little grass cutting back here, and then I'm probably going to go to town and find something to throw on the grill today. Next videos, I still need to do another video on the Watchman Stove, and then I may go from there. I need some advice from you guys. I've had somebody approach me. Are y'all familiar with Roku? I know some of you are. My daughter, she goes to Georgia Southern University. Her little place, she doesn't have cable TV. She just uses Roku, which is, I guess, like an online television service or something. Similar to Netflix, I guess. Anyway, I had a guy about 2 weeks ago now approach me by email about he wants to start a Jus Piddlin BBQ Roku channel on Roku. And it would be something that I would kind of like YouTube, which I would get some proceeds from the ads that are run off of my Roku channel. It sounds pretty good, but sometimes you know how things sound too good to be true. So I don't know if it's legit. It looks like it's legit because I've checked out his company, and his company looks legit and everything. It's a real company. But I'm just a little skeptical, so I wanted to see what you guys thought. I trust all you guys, and most of you guys might. I trust all you guys. But just want to see what y'all thought about Roku. If y'all know about Roku, I've never watched Roku. But you know, y'all tell me what y'all think about that, or if y'all have heard anything about Roku. Okay, one more beer. I use Roku. That is just the box that gets you access to Netflix. Okay. Netflix, Amazon, YouTube, and the rest. Similar to Amazon Fire Stick. Roku equipment has been great for me. I know one of my other wood channels went to Amazon Prime. Okay. I saw your daughter's videos on her YouTube channel. Yeah, she's a sport. I've actually been using her camera to do the last couple of videos because she's she's got so many things on her plate. She hadn't done videos in a long time. And she's actually the editor of Georgia Southern University's newspaper right now. I say editor, the student editor type. So that's pretty cool. Or she might be the editor. But I'm proud of her. She's really doing well with that kind of stuff. And she's going to be a journalism major. So Roku works. Thank you, Cindy. Roku works great. It's like Apple TV. Yeah, he develops an app and advertises the channel. So all I have to do is send them like 20 videos to start off with, and they go ahead and load all those. They do most of the work. Now, you're probably saying, well, what do they get out of it? Well, the deal is a 50-50 partnership. Whatever proceeds are made off of the channel, it's a 50-50 split. So, however, I'm providing the videos, but then, so I've done the work on the front end, but they're doing all the work on the back end. So, I've heard of people shutting down separate Roku channel. I want to say how to barbecue right. I doubt I'm going to get too big, Jeremy, but either way, I'm not going to change anything. So, but I may get in touch with Malcolm over there and see if he's got experience with that and see what he thought about it. I appreciate that. That's kind of the stuff I'm looking for, is somebody that maybe has done it that I can kind of talk to about to see if it's worth it or not. Because I think you have to sign a year's contract or something. So I don't want to get involved in something that I wish I hadn't have. YouTube has recently been putting double commercials on videos. Well, when I was looking actually last night for videos about this pepper pyramid thing, I noticed that one of the videos, it ended up going to a commercial twice. I don't think so, Mike. Malcolm, I think Malcolm's in North Carolina, maybe. That's what I want to say. Robert, good morning. Good to have you this morning. Mark, good morning. From Maine. First time at your sunrise. It's good to have you this morning. Good to have you. I'll think about it and do some more research and all that. I mean, I would love to do it if it's going to be worth it. But I don't want to get involved with something that's not going to be worth it, and then I can't get out of it, kind of thing. That's my fear, I guess. But I also don't want to allow my fears to prevent me from doing something that could be beneficial to my channel either, so that's kind of the dilemma I'm in with that. But thank y'all for chiming in on that. Memphis, Tennessee. Texas Style Barbecue and Cuisine. Good morning. Good morning, Chef Johnny. So amazing to do this kind of thing. I enjoy it in the mornings, especially in the mornings. It's nice to get the day started and chat with you guys and that kind of thing. Good morning from Iowa. Bought a Traeger 575 on Friday. doing pulled pork tomorrow. Dean, let me know how it turns out. Let me know how it turns out. I think for me and most people, it's just easier to have all the sub videos come up in one place over going to different channels. Yeah, that I really haven't seen how the Roku thing works. My understanding would be that it would be my own channel, and you would go there, and then all my videos would be in that one spot. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. They have sent me a contract and all that. It's ready. It's just sitting there ready to sign it. But it's been sitting there for about 2 weeks, and I just haven't done it yet. I'm not sure why. Maybe that's some kind of sign that maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. I think I saw part of that, Mike, but I didn't watch the whole thing. Good morning, Peter. Yeah, that'd be a good deal right there, Peter. It sure would. That would be a great deal. All right, well, there was something else that I thought that I was going to tell you guys about, and I don't remember what it was now. I covered the griddle hack video. I covered Miss Piddlin's video. By the way, Miss Piddlin is on Instagram. Matt Borner found her yesterday. Y'all go in there and check her out and like her Instagram and all that stuff. She did a really good job with that video yesterday. I was proud of her. Mike Harley is in Panama City. He took a little time off. I don't know why. He took a little time off. So him and his wife are down there. Got a hotel room on the beach, Panama City Beach. And like I say, he's probably dragging his coolers out there to his little umbrella out there right now, and they're sunning it up and all that stuff. So enjoy yourself, brother. I got a pepper pyramid challenge waiting on you when you get back. Maybe Harley and Smiley or somebody. I can get them over here and we can do a Mac. We can do a pepper challenge. By the way, we are almost at 4,100 subscribers. Climbing every day. Climbing every day. Thanks to you guys. I think we were at 4098 when we started this morning. So thank you to all of you guys for all your support and all that stuff. That's pretty cool. Kind of start feeling a little momentum building the closer I get to 5,000. So I think after 5,000, maybe I had Roku, and I think the other one is NTDTV. Contact me. I have not yet responded. Yeah. I've talked to the guy with the Roku stuff, back and forth, and did research on their business and that stuff, and it seems legit. It's bad that today it has gotten so, there are so many people out there scamming other people that you almost miss opportunities because you don't trust that they're real, you know. But that's kind of where I'm at, you know. It's like you get so many illegitimate offers and scams and all that you don't, it's hard to tell what's real and what's not anymore. That's terrible. It's bad that we've gotten to that state, but we have. So I appreciate that. It's steadily climbing. So um, I never thought I'd get 40 subscribers. So it's kind of cool. And Dean, I guess that's ultimately what's behind it all. People want to send you products to review, and there's been plenty of times where I look at the products and then I'm always respectful about it. Thank you for the offer, but I would like to respectfully decline at this time, or something like that. Just because there was a company, and I'm not going to name the company, but they wanted to just send me a lot of barbecue accessories to put on my channel. And it was just stuff like tongs and grill brushes and spatulas and, stuff like that. But it was really stuff that I could go buy at Walmart. You know what I mean? And I just didn't want to do that. So, but that's ultimately the reason why, is because things that I put on the channel, ultimately, whether you want it to be or not, is going to be associated with you at some point. And like you say, nobody's going to protect that but me. So that's kind of why I'm leery about stuff like that. That coworker I wrote you about is chomping at the bit to get his Silverbac. Mike, that was a great story, by the way. I love that. Stuff like that's what keeps me doing videos and doing channels, and all you guys. It started out being about the videos, but it has become more about, I do the videos to correspond more with my subscribers. It's less about the videos and more about the people. And that's pretty cool. So I appreciate you sharing that story. Yeah, I know. I look like I'm in the witness protection program or something. But man, I'm getting a sunburn on my face. I try to bring like a different background, and I always try to take into consideration the background that y'all see, behind wherever I am. So I thought this would be a good backdrop. But the only downfall to this is it's burning the retinas out of my eyes. But I would make that sacrifice for Mike Tabor and Steven and all you guys. Chef, that's there's a lot to that. Like the guy that was he got kind of offended because somebody sent me that griddle hack and I didn't actually go out and buy the griddle hack myself. I remember before I started my channel watching YouTube channels, and I remember the first time I kind of felt that way when a guy said a grill company sent him a grill. And I thought, well, not everybody's sending me a grill. I felt that way, But there's either only one or two things you can do: complain about it or go start your own channel. Luckily for me, I started my own channel not because of that reason at all. Because even when I started my channel, I never would have thought that anybody was going to send me something, ever. And that's still not why I do it. I do it because of this right here, all the people that I've met. But people don't know how hard it is. It's a lot of work just to do a video. There's in a 15-minute video, there's probably 5 hours that goes into that one video. That just time. That's not counting, the money you spend on, cameras and mics and food and ingredients and all the stuff, Granted, don't get me wrong, we eat the food. We would eat it either way. But it's a lot of work, Brandy got a little, which she knows what it's all about because she sees me do it all the time, and then she films me doing it. But it is different when you're the one actually doing the video, and it was pretty neat because yesterday I did the filming, she did the video. So for me, it was pretty relaxing. I'm sitting back, I'm chilling, I'm chilling. Y'all like my socks? I'm chilling. I got the camera just, waiting. Whenever you get ready, I'll film, She's getting all of her ingredients ready and dividing everything out and getting her recipe and getting pans and planning out, okay, well, what am I going to take it out with? Well, I need pot holder, all that stuff. You've got to plan ahead. My biggest fear when I started, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but if you do videos, you know exactly what I'm talking about. My biggest fear when I started doing videos is I have watched people do good videos. I have watched people do bad videos. I have watched people do bad videos that have 25,000 subscribers. But my biggest fear was, and when I say bad videos, what I mean is you can tell that they in their mind didn't plan it out, they and some guys still don't edit their videos. Some guys that have decent sized channels now, way bigger than mine, still don't edit stuff out. Like a while ago, if I was filming this for a video and I was editing it, like when I got up a while ago and went and closed the door, I would have edited that out. Y'all would have never saw that. Some of these guys don't even do that. Or if they need to adjust the camera, they just get up and just move it around. Yeah, there it is right there. All right, can y'all see me now? They don't edit all that out. They just keep all that in there. My biggest fear when I started videos is to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. I want to make sure that I've got everything planned out. My background is appealing, I still don't have the best sound in the world sometimes, especially out here. It's been windy the past couple of days. You can hear some wind noise. I need to fix that. There's still stuff that I need to fix, but I feel pretty happy with my videos so far. There's still things I need to change and improve on camera and sound quality, but it's been pretty good so far. But there is a lot of work that goes into it. There is. So sometimes, and I'm talking about companies, I still feel weird, and I know y'all won't take this the wrong way. I still feel weird sometimes when subscribers send me stuff, because I know you guys are just like me. You guys are working hard for your paychecks just like me. And I know, I know every dollar means something. So when you guys send me something, it's humbling, but I almost feel bad. I almost feel sad or guilty, or I don't know what the word is, but as far as companies go, back to the hard work part, I don't feel bad anymore. I used to, but I don't feel bad anymore when companies send me something to review or to do something, because I know how much hard work that I've put into it now. And so I don't see it as companies giving me something for free. I'm giving something back, which is free advertising on my channel for that company. And companies realize that too. So as far as the companies go, I understand how much work it takes to do and sustain a channel, I guess, is the biggest part. People and friendships are great, and the products we may get are just icing on the cake. That's the way I'm looking at it now. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, Justin Stanley sent me the griddle hack. Steven sent me the brisket, which was epic. But even it doesn't matter what it is. It's the thought that one of my subscribers took the time to send me anything. I mean, you know, just like Gregor, he took the time and the thought of sending me this pepper pyramid challenge and the chocolate Coco Loco Black Reaper pepper infused chocolate. Again, I still don't know if that's because he likes my channel or he hates it, but I appreciate it. Mike Tabor, don't do that, man. You give us more with your honest videos. Hell with the haters. Mike, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate every single person that shows up, comments, and watches without even commenting. All you folks that stay in the background, I appreciate all you guys too. Thank y'all. Anyway, I was glad that Miss Piddlin. I was glad that Brandy got to experience the other side of the camera yesterday. That was pretty fun. That was fun. Anyway, I'll have that video edited this morning, and it'll be posted by lunch, or right after lunch, somewhere around there. Pretty cool. And by the way, the peach cobbler that she made is not keto friendly. We actually got my sister-in-law that lives next door to come over and try to take some of it off our hands so we wouldn't eat it, but I did eat some last night, and it was good. But it turned out really well. So anyway, that's about all I got today, guys. I just want you guys to have a good rest of your weekend. If you don't have to go to work today, if you do have to work today, God bless you. And if you're cooking something today, hope it turns out well. Hope you spend time with your friends and family, because that's what it's all about. That's why I spend time with you guys. All you guys are friends, and think the world of you. Yeah, you got to eat the peach cobbler if it's there. I did see Matt had a little splurge yesterday, but Matt earned his splurge. Matt, that was a great time, by the way. Great time. And congratulations on all your accomplishments. And I mean that because it's too easy to say things are too hard today and quit. So I admire you, Matt. Yeah, I understand, Mike. I understand. But anyway, I'm going to get this day started and go in there and start editing. See if Miss Piddlin is up, starting around. And what you got there to your right? I wish there were some donuts. Good morning, by the way, and welcome. This is actually one of those. Gregor Miller sent me a pepper pyramid challenge. Look it up on YouTube if you're not familiar with it. There's some funny videos on YouTube, by the way, of people doing this challenge. Tim McGraw has got a video on YouTube of him and his crew doing this pepper pyramid challenge. So it's going to be interesting to get into that. So anyway, I'm going to get this day started, edit Miss Piddlin's video so I can get it up. Y'all visit me on Instagram, Facebook. I've got a Facebook page, like my own personal page. It's Sandy Smith. But then I've got a Jus Piddlin BBQ page. I don't know what crap the difference is. One of them you can like, and one of them you can be friends with. I don't know what the difference is, but y'all check that out. Instagram. Y'all check that out, the Instagram, and follow me on Instagram. Follow Miss Piddlin on Instagram, and all that stuff. Be sure to comment and all that on her videos. And before you say it, Mike Tabor, I already know that she's a lot better looking than I am on camera. So, yeah, I think Matt's already pointed that out yesterday. I'm well aware of that. Maybe I'm a little more charismatic. How about that? Mark Homer, good morning. Every Sunday morning, Mark, 7 a.m. and Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. I always do a live chat unless something catastrophic comes up. Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. and Sunday mornings at 7 a.m. We always wake up. I'm going to have to go back and count how many episodes we're up to now, guys. I'll go back and count. I don't know. Was it yesterday? No, that was Wednesday. He was at a loud bar somewhere, so he might have been at one yet last night too, and he just hadn't woke up yet this morning. Anyway, Justin, wherever you are, good morning. They might do that, Matt. They might do that. Oh man, y'all a mess. All right, guys, I'm gonna get to it. I appreciate every single one of you showing up this morning. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. I hope all your cooks turn out well. And until next time, I will be piddling.